We've got a surprise over here. Molly. Molly. Molly, do you want to tell everybody what today is? Molly. Molly, come over here to the fence. Molly. 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 Do you want to tell everybody what today is? You want Mama to do it? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Here. Happy birthday, dear Molly. Happy birthday to you. Here, strawberry. So Molly had chocolate cake. And she had a couple of strawberries because it's her birthday and she is 6 months old. She is such a big girl. Molly, you dropped some cake. Here. It's not your birthday, mister. It's not your birthday. It's Molly's birthday. No, sir. Don't you do that to her. That's a no-no. Molly, I'm going to put them out, and then I'm going to get your feed, okay, baby? Molly had a birthday. She's a big old 6 months. She's a big old half a year. Yeah, you're a big girl. Big, beautiful girl. Yes. I'm coming. I know you're looking at me and I'm coming. Oh, I gotta spray you. Molly says spray me too. Get these horse flies off of her. Did y'all say happy birthday? Just want y'all to know that I'm not shaking that camera. That is Mr. Bilbo messing with the camera. I gotta turn it off and go get them out of here and get her feed. Then I'll film some more for you guys. That's my birthday girl right there. So, Molly's had her birthday meal. She's also had her feed. She only gets a bottle in the mornings now. I was doing it in the evenings and I switched to mornings and I went back. It was sort of like trying to figure out what was the best time. It just turns out it's easier for me to do her bottle in the morning. It's not real hot yet. And my goats gave me a run for my money this evening. I don't know what was wrong with them. They would not leave me alone. And then baby girl busted through the, sit down, through the little chicken brooder. You don't have the hat on the side of the chicken coop. I have the brooder, and it has that little side door that opens into that little fenced in run just for the small chickens until they're old enough to come out into the chicken yard. So they have this little tiny yard for babies and teenagers or whatever you want to call them. Anyway, all of a sudden I close up the chickens and I turn around and baby girl is in there. She come in from the backside and pushed through the, I don't know. They were ridiculous tonight. Anyway, it's hot. So hot. I've got I'll get this out for y'all in the morning, because when y'all will see it at 7 in the morning, I'll just be getting home from dropping off Mom and Ben at the airport. We have to leave here at 5:30 in the morning, so I've taken my melatonin and my little blue nighttime pill. Levi's had his. And I'm going to go in and take a shower because I am sweating and hot and sticky. And then yeah, I'll get up about 4:45, pull myself together, maybe drink a coffee. I don't normally drink. Honestly, I'm not a hot coffee drinker, but I can take my little caramel coffee and ice it. It's pretty good. And Levi says he wants to go, so he'll be riding with us to the airport. And I just left Mom's a few minutes ago. We had Daniel's Sunday evening. You know, he cooks one of his episodes. I think it was episode 30. I think. I may be wrong. Anyway, then I come home and got Mom some lotion. I use that, just to throw it out there. I want to say that Jergens made something glow. It had a little bit of a tint in it. So, and the more you used it, the darker you would get. Just when you're not tanning, or maybe it's winter. Mama wanted some lotion. She didn't have any. She said, would I just what did she ask me? To borrow mine or something? Anyway, I told her that I had a half a bottle that I had in my, wasn't half a bottle, it was about that much in the bottom, but you don't use that much. So I told her I had it in my luggage for when I need it. There's something in my hair, or is that gray? Or is that just nope, that was something in my hair. Nope, that's, I don't know. Is that gray? I shouldn't have any gray. I colored. Anyway, so I got my luggage down and opened it and found that bottle locked, turned the lid till it was locked in place so she wouldn't get it all over everything. Took that down to her. While I was down there, I made sure she had all of her stuff in order to take with her. Her confirmation. I know that stuff is on our phones, but Mom will delete, and then she has no proof of anything. And then she says, I thought I had it on my phone. Well, she's deleted it. And so there have been times we've been together and I said, do not delete that. Okay, I won't. And I said, I don't know. You can put a star by it or something. Do not delete that. You're going to need that. And she forgets every time. So there was a lot of stuff she had printed out because she wasn't for sure she had deleted it or didn't delete it or whatever. I don't know. But I had her print stuff. And I told her, I said, make sure that's in one pocket of your purse that you don't need anything else out of. Because you don't want to reach in to get something, pull that out and set it to the side. And then when you don't put it back in. I've done that kind of stuff before, like with my phone. So I was down there, checked on her, got her all squared away, took her that lotion, and then came back. Anyway, so I don't want to be up too late tonight. I do want to go in there and watch The Walking Dead, but Levi's watching The Wild Thornberrys right now. But we've already had our evening peels. So yeah, y'all pray for Mom and Ben that they'll be safe on their trip. They're going to Massachusetts. They'll be on Cape Cod 1 or 2 days. I can't remember. This was supposed to have been mine and her trip, but I couldn't afford it this time around. If we want to take a fall, I can't afford 2 trips in a year. We did the beach thing, and I won't be able to afford a fall trip if I'd done another trip this summer. So she's got Ben with her this time. I do want to make that trip one day up there because I want to do not everything they're doing, although I want to go to Maine one day. That is like a big bucket list thing, is to visit Maine. Never really thought about Maine too much until I started watching Maine Cabin Masters years ago, and I love all the little cabins. I love all the lakes. I feel like Maine is almost Canada, you know. I don't know what I feel. Anyway, it's funny. I want to make a trip to Maine one day. But I wanted on the East Coast to follow to a degree, the Underground Railroad. I did several reports back when I was in high school, junior high and high school, on Harriet Tubman and all of that, you know, what the black people, the slaves of that time, were going through, and her and what she did, and the homes that, you know, were helping. And I really want to see those, and that would have been part of the trip that they're on now, but they sort of, when I said I just can't do it this time around, you know, I think she just got with Ben and they decided to do it a little bit different, so they're going to see some other things. But yeah, and she just said the other day, we were going somewhere, and she said, this was really supposed to be our trip. And I said, yeah, Mom, I know. I said, and all of a sudden it just became, I made a joke, and I said, it's funny, isn't it, how you need me to do everything, but after you've taken a couple of plane rides by yourself, you could care less. Kim can't afford it, I'll just go on my own. And she said, I didn't mean anything like that. I was just joking with her, but I couldn't, there was no way, you know. I'm single down here and raising Levi, and what little money I make off my videos and stuff and my retirement, that has to do a whole lot here just for everyday stuff. So I don't always have the money to, but Mom's got Dad, you know, that's, if you have a good marriage and a good husband, and, because I don't ever want to say anything, that's one good thing you got, ladies that have husbands, you can sort of rely on them to a degree, because then I don't want to sound too much like I know there's some not so nice husbands out there. I've had some not so nice husbands. I've had some husbands that'll do a whole bunch of stuff that I would have liked to done, and they did it on their own, sneaking around doing stuff, and going places and things that I didn't even know they was doing. Especially that boy in there, his daddy. His daddy was something else. But yeah, eventually I'll get up there to Maine, and hopefully, possibly, I don't know when it'll be, but when I make that trip, I'll do as I come back down, I'll start making, I'm sure it'll be with Mom, but we'll do some, at least a few of the Underground Railroad houses, the ones that helped. I would like to see some of those houses. Some of them, I've already done so much research. Some of them you can tour, and some of them are actually owned still and lived in, so you can take pictures of it out by the road and stuff, and there might even be historical markers, but you can't go in the home because people live there still. Wouldn't that be exciting to live in a home that had that kind of history? I mean, I had an old house, and I miss it deep, like deep inside me. I miss my old house so bad. It was an antique in itself. 1840s when it was built. But some of them houses out there on the East Coast, you know, they're 1700s and stuff. When we first became a country. Anyway, I'm going to get off this and get in the house. I've cooled off some now and go get me a bath. But you guys pray for Mom and Bennett while they're on their trip. That they're safe and sound. They stay safe. All right. God bless y'all. Love you.